why we should remember Katelynn Sampson, and why I do this. It's 8 years after the incident. We are blessed as a society that we have not had another tragedy like Katelynn Sampson. The People's Political Party of Ontario, we wish to protect all children in the province. We wish all our government officials, all our schools, and all those who are there in the care of children to make the children, their welfare, and their health the #1 priority. Year by year, we hear of school strikes, we hear of collective bargaining agreements, and we hear our children's welfare being made a political spectacle. We wish to take the politics out of the welfare of our children. We wish Katelynn Sampson's life to have not been a waste. A beautiful child who was viciously abused day by day. But yet, day by day, she was around those individuals who were there to see that she is protected. But yet, a blind eye was turned, hoping that somebody else would notice it. We wish all people in the city of Toronto and the province of Ontario to take notice on all children, whether it's your children or someone else's children, and to see that their welfare and their health is not in question. Parents and all of us who are in the care of children, we have to work day by day still in our regular day life. But no matter what we do and no matter what our lifestyle, our #1 focus should be the health and welfare of the child, because without the child, there is none of us. Katelynn died a horrible death. This inquest took 8 years. Bernice Sampson has taken a lot of slack for her being a drug addict. But I can tell you one thing, Bernice Sampson surely is not a crackhead. If she was, Bernice Sampson would not have been at that court 8 years later. She initiated this inquest. She wants nothing out of it aside to see that through the death of her child, your children and any other children who go through the plight of abuse will not have to go through it anymore. We wish accountability in our children's aid society. We wish accountability in our governments, and we wish accountability in our schools when it comes to the care of children. And we're inviting all municipal, all provincial, and all federal members of parliament or city councilors to show up on this date, August 29th, and to put forth a pledge that in loving memory of Katelynn Sampson, they will vigorously enforce the recommendation that is put forth by the coroner's inquest into the death of 7-year-old Katelynn Sampson. Are we not blessed that we can speak out through the voice of a child who died 8 years ago, and not a child who has died recently, and hopefully, with the grace of God, and with our vigorous attention to child abuse and children's rights, no other child will have to die this way and be abused this way. We wish to cover the whole area of this inquest with balloons and joyous things in memory of Katelynn, because when Bernice Sampson leaves this inquest, she will only have the mourning to go through for the rest of her life. I believe that in a loving society, we must assist her in that mourning, and that is why I put on this function. So the last thing Bernice Sampson will remember of her child from this inquest is not a dreary courtroom trying to put up regulations that we do not know if anyone will enforce, but she will remember the public support we give her. She will remember the balloons. She will remember the people that shows up. She will remember that her child was loved. And that's the least I can do. Live, let live, And least we forget, we remember Katelynn Sampson. Rest in peace. And Bernice Sampson, the people, we are with you. And you have been with your child for the last 8 years of her death. And we do pray that her memories will live on, so that you will have hope that no other children have to go through what she's been through, and no other parents have to go through what you are going through. We love you, Bernice. God bless. The inquest is being held at 1201 Wilson Avenue, and the juror recommendations will be delivered April 29th. The inquest started in November, and we expected a recommendation about a month ago, but there have been many delays. But finally, Katelynn Sampson, you can rest in peace, because we will protect other children so they do not go through what you went through. God is with us.